Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mali SCFC Vlogs YouTube channel. Today we're going to be discussing, rounding up all the championship predictions, something new, innit? So I am going to be continuing this series from for these. I'm going to do it every day after I upload my preview for the Swansea games. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off this weekend's games was the early kick-off between Millwall and Stoke City. Both sides took their chances. I think Stoke dominated the first half through chances, saved by the Millwall keeper. And yeah, I think... yeah, and then to the second half, Millwall actually showed desire and fight to get back into the game. They didn't take their, they took their chances, but didn't take them enough. So and I think Lee Gregory was good. He was good in there. I think the Stoke City attackers, Afobe was superb. Vokes came on, I think, and not scored. Had a few chances, so yeah, it's pretty good result for both sides. Obviously, Millwall staying up, so looking forward to going to that game next season, Swans Millwall. So the next game I'm going to review is West Brom v Rotherham. I think that as we know now that Rotherham are officially down, I think the time came for them. They were pretty solid against us, but yeah, we got the result in the end. West Brom, too good for them. Raheem Harper with his first goal for the Baggies, since joining them from the youth age and the academy. Yeah, so Rotherham will be playing League One football next year, obviously. So the goals coming from Raheem Harper and Dwight Gale, I believe, and then Will Volks, I think, scored for Rotherham in the 2-1 defeat to West Brom. So yeah, I think West Brom did pretty solid. They took their chances, they done well. Yeah, and they were just all over Rotherham, I think. Oli McBurney with his second goal of the game. One header. Come on, Swans. Playoff hopes are did well, but yeah, I can actually say we got robbed. Ken Stewart should have been sent off. I'm telling you now, he got away with it too many times. All their players were scrappy as hell. But then when Carl Vickers done a little challenge on one of their players, the referee just had to buck him, didn't they? So yeah, so Swans obviously out the playoff races now. I'm so gutted, but I think we'll come back stronger next year if we keep James and all that. Yeah, so we took our chance in the first half. We were all over them. Grozicki kept going offside. So yeah, the goal scorers were McBurney and for Hull it was Dicko and Bowen. And yeah, so we took our chances. We let in 2 scrappy goals, two lucky tap-ins. It was just appalling to watch, really, because they equalised within 6 minutes. We can't be doing that against Derby on Wednesday, I'm telling you now. If we let Derby have a chance, you know what's going to happen. They got the likes of Harry Wilson, Tom Lawrence, Joseph Zoon, and Blummin, and they got Frank Lampard as manager. So because Frank Lampard's football is absolutely amazing. We can't be losing to. We can't be doing that against Derby because we're obviously trying to make the playoff race interesting now because we can't get ourselves. I think we done well, but again, unluckily for us, we let in 2 scrappy goals. Our defence was shambles all over the place for the goals. I think it was Bowen who put it up through for Deco to score the equaliser. It's just appalling, really. So the next game I'm going to review is Queen's Park Rangers and Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest quite decent now because they've brought Carvalho into the squad. I'd say that they're much better with Carvalho. The goal obviously scored by Arnesvard, is that his name? Anyway, so I think we Queen's Park Rangers let that in, like the defence just let him through. It looked like to me they just let him through. But they did miss a decisive penalty at the end. Obviously that was a massive blow for them because they want to try and finish higher in the season. So, getting ready for next year, innit? So, I think Queen's Park Rangers did well in first half defensively wise. But they were unlucky to concede the goal, I think. Next game is Middlesbrough v Reading. I think, Reading went ahead early on. I don't know who scored, but I think it was that Swift guy. But I don't know. I'll just have to see. But this was a game that we wanted results to go our way, but then again, it didn't go our way, obviously, and then we wouldn't have got playoffs anyway, just like with the results that went on during the weekend. I'll just get into more of that later. Yeah, we needed Reading to win, but obviously Reading aren't the best defensively wise, and they let 2 goals in for Borough to capture the 3 points at the Riverside. I think it was quite. I think Reading were poor in that game. Middlesbrough far the better side, I think. Yeah, so I gutted that didn't go our way. The next game is Birmingham v Wigan. Birmingham obviously safe now, as I discussed in my prediction video. I think they were alright in that game. They scored early on with the goal from Djukovic, and they were unlucky to concede the Wigan goal because Ghana, who I believe put in like a tap in or something when so I believe that was very unlucky for Birmingham. I think they should have had all 3 points. Wigan, obviously, an up and down team, and they win into Leeds United and just draw into Birmingham City. I think they don't turn up. Wigan, they are quite they're quite good, but because they got Joe Garner and stuff like that, and that Jacobs guy, Michael Jacobs, they're quite good. But I don't think they pretty much turned up. They were lucky to get the goal, fair play to them, but I think Birmingham should have won. Next game I'm going to be talking about is Preston v Sheffield Wednesday. again, this is another match that we need to go our way. We need Preston to win this. They did take the lead before. They went 3-0 up and then bottled it to go 3-3. I think it was unlucky for Preston. I think their defenders are just they're not like set out. I think their keeper Declan Rudd let in a few goals who I think shouldn't have gone in. Obviously he's quite a tall keeper, so I imagine him to save a lot of shots, because when they came down the Liberty, Declan Rudd's quite tall. He saved the penalty, and he saved a lot of chances. But again, we conceded from the set piece, so I could see why the Fulton lost his marker, but we won't get into that. So I think, again, I think Preston should have held on to that. We're now on to Bristol v Derby. Derby taking all 3 points. Bristol didn't turn up whatsoever. Again, this is a result we needed to go our way to get into playoffs, but Derby were too good for them. I can see why with the likes of Harry Wilson and Tom Lawrence, but I think they looked quite a strong side, man. We're playing on Wednesday. It's a possibility the Swans could get something out of that, but I don't like being like a realistic. I can see Derby being a real threat to us, but we haven't lost at the Liberty in 2019 and we want to keep that going, especially with this final game. The least we'd want is a home loss at the end of the season after we've been on such a perfect run at home. So I think Derby are a really quick team. They develop in youth, like they got a few Chelsea loanees. I think Mason Mount, Tamori, people like that. I think they got a really bright future ahead of them, I think. And I can see something. I can see a hard test for Swans. On to the late kickoff. One of the late kickoffs actually. Sheffield United versus Ipswich Town. This is only going to go one way, and that was Sheffield United. I was watching the game and all Ipswich are doing was panic defending. I think it was O'Connell or someone like that, and Scott Hogan. Yeah, and I think Scott Hogan's goal was really good, I think. He done well to pass the Ipswich defenders. So, I think they were quite good, Sheffield United. Obviously, they're promoted, so congratulations to any Sheffield United fans watching this video. I hope you do well in the Premier League, and I hope we get up there with you soon. The other late kickoff then was Norwich City versus Blackburn, and this was only going to go one way again, and that was Norwich City. Congratulations to Norwich as well for getting top spot, and you really deserved it with the likes of Timu Puki, Emi Buendia, Steeperman, Max Aarons, Jamal Lewis, who I think are very talented players and future England players. Yeah, so Norwich only needed a point, and if you know them, they are quite thing for getting only a draw. They were on a draw streak, I think, against Stoke and another team. But I think I think Norwich done well in this game. I think they really deserved it. Blackburn weren't the best, were they? So congratulations to Norwich, and I hope you do well in the Premier League because you were Premier League ultras back in the day. Yeah, so. And on to today's game, which was Leeds United versus Aston Villa. Quite a scrappy game, actually, because Jonathan Kodjaya went down and Klitsch scored. So yeah, and then respect to Marcelo Bielsa for letting Villa score. I think it was the right decision for him to do, but it got quite scrappy in the mix. El Ghazi is out for the semi-finals for Villa against West Brom. I think it'll be a big miss for Aston Villa, considering he's such a talented winger. I highly rate him in the Championship. I think Villa will get final spot, but I think Leeds will beat them. Sorry, any Villa fans that are watching this, but anything can happen. Like, I'm rooting for Villa, but I just think Leeds will get it because, you know, Leeds are like the most like defensive team. They got the likes of Pontus Jansson, Luke Ayling, who is very good at right back, and they got some other ones as well. So, and I think that Dallas, and I think they got a very solid back line. They got Jack Harrison, who helps out in the right back position, and I think Pablo Hernandez is absolutely brilliant. Patrick Bamford, I don't think he's up to his potential really. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. There will be a preview coming out for the Derby game on Tuesday. I think I got some people on, Kian Marley, and I'll see if Alex Allen will do it as well. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you Tuesday for the preview, and the vlog will be out on Wednesday. Come on, you Swans, don't let me down Wednesday.